Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the only live Monday through Friday lacrosse talk show on the planets. I am your host, Michael Karvelis, and this is Daily Dive. It is Tuesday, November 25th, 2025, and this show begins now. You are watching this show via the airwaves of North American Talk Radio on YouTube. So I beg you to subscribe before you leave the episode. On today's awesome show, NLL roster cuts, I will react to three teams in particular that have stood out just because of what this show's been talking about, among other things. We'll get to our guest, Big Rig Joel Watson, NLL goalie, coach, other things. We'll talk to him about the goalies this upcoming NLL season, his playing career, a finals prediction, and an announcement. That's going to be a packed segment. And, of course, I'll conclude with my second-ranked NLL regular season team. This show is presented by the event tickets tab at the Natter websites. Head over to natalkradio.com and click the event tickets tab. And when you get there, type in your favorite or local National Lacrosse League team into the Vivid Seats search bar. Now, it helps us out when you purchase a ticket every single time through there. Also, you can go get merchandise because a lot of teams only have merchandise, the good merchandise, in the brick and mortar, as Brett Fruit calls it. And still, there is no league merchandise. But you know what? I'm not going to do that today. I decided not to. I thought what I did on Twitter was good enough, so we're here. We're good. But yeah, natalkradio.com, click the event tickets tab, and go to the game. It's week 1, baby. Friday. All righty. Let's get into our first segment. That was dumb. Our first segment, I'm going to talk about the NLL roster cuts. I did report yesterday, I think it was yesterday, that Ryan Benesh was released by the Buffalo Bandits. That according to the NLL transaction wire. Now, that being said, I've been told that it might not be what meets the eye, because this happened. Buffalo Bandits are the first thing I'm going to get to here. Their roster, as you can see on the screen, does not have Ryan Benesh, but has 4 goalies. Like, you could add Joel Watson to the list, and it's like, what is going on in Buffalo? Well, apparently it might be some final cuts manipulation. Nothing bad. Just they want to keep those goalies that they have in place. There is no farm system in the NLL, so basically you can't just protect guys on some random farm team. So you have to do things, and eventually Ryan Benesh might go there, or he might just be old and slow. We don't know. He feel like he can still score a couple of goals that Chase Fraser and Chris Kluche leave behind in an offense. We'll have to see. The other one I wanted to get to is the San Diego Seals. Remember that they had reinstated, the league had reinstated that was bad. The league had reinstated Austin Stotts. Holy cow, I'm excited. And so it's like, he's not on the roster, though. And a lot of people were wondering, well, is this like, are we going to go through the due process? Because there's been like a lot of speculation on what is actually going on with that situation. So him not being on the roster is like, oh, we're still waiting. Now, the PR behind this would be crazy if, like, let's say the trade deadline, he is dropped into the fold. Oh, my Lord. That would be wild. But I just thought it was an interesting thing that happened. And the Desert Dogs released Alex Bouquet. I don't know if they released him. I didn't see that officially, but I do know on this roster right here, though, it is only the 18-year-old rookie Caleb Kahn and Landon Kells. So that is something to keep an eye on. Okay, I'm making sure there was nothing else there. But they're like, so you wonder, like I've said, you guys know this, that I thought that Caleb Kahn should start. I think that, yeah, he's 18. I don't want to hurt his feelings by starting him. Guys, if Landon, there's few others to believe in Landon Cowles, and he might really be good. I know he's had good years other places, not the NLL. But you kept Caleb Kahn, though. You drafted Caleb. I don't see a scenario where Landon Cowles starts and then you don't go to Caleb Kahn anyways. Like, you're delaying the inevitable. If Landon Cowles starts all year, I'm eating so much crow. But it feels like if things go south with the defense again, because you didn't really build one, I don't know. I like, we're just gonna go to Caleb Kahn. Like, now we can hurt his feelings. I just don't understand that. It's bizarre to me. I thought Bouquet would have for sure been on there. He's not. Bandits got 4. Dogs got 2. All right, cool. Good enough. All right, folks. Reminder, what time is it? Find out this Friday. When you're at the games, etc. But yeah, keep an eye on that. All righty, folks. When we come back, we're bringing in the big guy, Joel Watson, to talk about goalies. We'll get to the Las Vegas thing and ask him his thoughts because he's a goalie. He's been there. Like, would it hurt his feelings to start at 18 years old? We'll have to see. This is Daily Dive. Don't go anywhere. I know you won't.
You're listening to North American Talk Radio, the all-new talk radio station featuring sports, movies, politics, mental health, and more. Check us out at natalkradio.com and subscribe today. Buy event tickets straight from our website to help the cause and get tickets to your favorite events for less. That's natalkradio.com. Thanks for listening.
Welcome to MyBookie. You're ready to create an account and start making money, and we're here to help. And remember, you can get a bonus of up to $1,000 on your first deposit. Now you're ready to bet. Just go to mybookie.ag, visit the sportsbook, click on your bet, and input the amount you want to risk or win in the bet slip. Yes, it's that easy. Just remember, at MyBookie, you play, you win, you get paid.
What's up, Joel?
How we doing? Thanks for having me.
How are you? Yes, sir. Were you at work right now?
Yeah, just at work. Yeah.
Well, look at this guy taking time out of his day. So we got the bio. He did help me with this, by the way. Some guests do not. He did. Watso, we put Force retired NLL goal. Are you retired? Like, I feel like you're gonna, like, if they brought you onto the Desert Dogs, would you join them?
I don't know. My phone's always on, but it would have
go.
to be. It would have to be the right situation for sure.
I love that. You're the GM of Whitby Junior A Warriors. We will definitely get to that. Tonawanda Braves Can-Am goalie. You're still doing that?
Yeah, still playing there. I love playing in the Can-Am League, and it keeps me in the game.
That's so cool. And of course, part-time NLL Insider. I love that. Follow him on Twitter, Joel Watson at 92. All right, let's bring you onto the big screen here now and get rid of the bio here. So, sir, let's talk about your playing career, because I was just talking about the Desert Dogs. Like, you've obviously been in that room before. But what is your experience as an NLL goalie like, regardless of like the production on the field or not? What is it like playing in the NLL? Like, explain that to people.
Yeah, no, it's the best league in the world when you get the opportunity to play in it. And as a goalie, it's a lot different, right? There's only so many spots as a goalie. Everyone forgets there's only 1, 2, 3, 4 on a team, right? So It's a lot harder to make it as a goalie, and the guys that do, there's a lot of talent around the league. So I'm grateful every day for the chances I got to play in that league.
I love that. So when, I don't know if you've ever told a story on air. I'm sure you might have told on some podcasts, but how did you always want to be a goalie? How did that work out for you? Was it always lacrosse as your first favorite sport? Like, what is the backstory of Joel Watson, the goalie?
Yeah, it's a funny story actually.
Oh,
It started in like I played lacrosse all the way from 3 years old when you were a kid, and I was a
wow.
player. And then when you get to, I guess it's called U9 now or tyke, that's when rep lacrosse kind of starts and it gets a little more competitive. And my dad was the coach of the tyke team or the paperweight team in Whippy, and he kind of looked at me and goes, "Yeah, you're not fast enough to make the team as a player." So
Jerk.
it's like, yeah, hop in the pipes and you'll be on the team. So
Fair
I
enough.
from there it's history.
So, like, if I'll put it this way, if you had played another position, not asking what that would be like, what would your playing style be like? You think if you were not a goalie, would it be
Oh,
defense?
I'd be offense for sure. I got nice
Really?
hands. Yeah, I got nice
You
hands.
do?
Yeah,
Okay.
I got soft mitts.
That's
Yeah,
big teddy bears, man. I love
yeah.
that. So
Yeah.
let's get to your coaching career now. I believe GM of the Whitby Warriors. Tell us about what you do now with like this GM and coaching stuff.
Yeah, no, I'm like I said, I started coaching Whippy minor lacrosse, and then kind of made my way up, and I'm now just the general manager of the Whippy Warriors Junior A team in Whippy. I don't actually coach at all. I
Okay.
My blood pressure gets too high to be on a bench, so I'm up in the crowd watching, and I'm into the player development, and hopefully that's kind of the one side of lacrosse that I want to get into at the next level.
I'm gonna hurt myself if this is wrong. Has Titan Redlick come through there?
He did, yeah. So
I was right. Okay,
we brought Tyden in last summer for
that's what I thought.
the playoff push, and man, that kid's got a bright future. He's a good goalie.
Patrick Ross says Joey Roseman. Jolie Roseman. Um, yeah, no, I know it's Titans like obviously behind probably Dunkerley and Origlieri, but I got to see Titan in Montana. That's pretty good. He's just, and I know he was making the social media rounds too with you guys with this recent run. He was pretty good.
Yeah, no, like he was a stud in Ontario, and uh, I wouldn't be surprised if he's back in Ontario this summer with someone, or he's making a run with his minors team because he's a really good goalie.
Question. And then we'll get to the NLL stuff, like the current NLL stuff. So, are there any other players or goalies that you can highlight that if you've like been the GM of that like you just want to give some love on the show before we move on?
Yeah, like definitely this year. I think two guys that made their teams out of camp. Nolan Byrne, Georgia boy. He's gonna be a stud. Like that guy's a pure goal scorer. I think he had
Wow.
50 again, maybe 49 for us this year. Uh,
Jeez.
like he finds his way to the net, big body. And yeah, no, the Georgia fans are lucky to have him because he's a stud. Another kid, Julian Belair. He's a fourth
Okay.
year junior. I think he made the practice roster in Saskatchewan. For a guy that came in not knowing his role to where he ended on our team, like in the playoffs, he might have been our best player. Um, that guy has a
Love
knack
that.
for the net and can shoot, pass. He'll fight. He'll do it all. So I'm really excited for that kid's career as well.
Heck yeah, dude. All right, let's get to the NLL now. Um, I am going to get you to do some goalie predictions here, but tell me some of the goalies that you love to watch before we get into this. Like are you like Del Bianco and Chiliano and Vince Guy and others that you appreciate? Like, who do you watch? Because I know from a goalie you have to be watching them more closely.
Yeah, no, for sure. Like I watch all kinds of goalies, right? I really have appreciation for Nick Rose, his
Okay.
angles. I think there's no one better in the game than Nick at angles.
Okay.
Obviously, Christian and Matt Vince are two of the best ever.
Crazy.
Frankie, what a year he had last year. There's you can go on and on and on about all these goalies, but it's an exciting league, and the goaltending is top tier.
It's amazing. There's reactionary athletic goalies like Del Bianco and Rylan Hartley. Just it's unbelievable what they do.
Well, that's what I
Like
mean too. Like
stupid saves.
you look at Nick, like, and then look at Del Bianco. They're completely different players. Like
Correct. Yeah.
and they both do it so well, and that's what I like about the position. There is different ways to play it. It's not just. I know that some people say that bigger guys can't be goalies, but we've seen it for how many years that bigger guys can be goalies.
Chiliano and Rose versus Del Bianco, Matt Vincent, Hartley. Like they're so many different bodies. That's crazy.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, so last year Chiliano did win, reluctantly for me, goalie of the year, because I felt like that defense didn't get enough credit in my opinion. And now, do you think Chiliano repeats? Is it Del Bianco's to lose? Who do you think wins goalie of the year, or just if you don't even have that, who's going to break out or stand out this year for you?
So I've got a little bit of a hot take here.
Okay,
like obviously Christian, Matt Vince, Chiliano, like those are the names that you think of. Dougie Jamieson.
Yes.
You think of those names when you think goalie of the year. But one guy I think that has been in this league for a while and hasn't really got the credit that he deserves is Zach Higgins.
I was going to wonder.
And I think it's Zach Higgins' year to win the goaltender of the year. He's led the NLL in saves in the last few years. That Ottawa team is looking really good, I think. And from what I hear out of camp, Higgy's in the best shape he's ever been in. And I think it's Higgy's year.
Well, it's funny you mentioned him because the NLL is starting their top 25 plays from last year. Like they just dropped it. You probably haven't seen it. And one of the plays on the list at 21 somehow only is Higgins' play where he jumps back and makes a save and Pat Gregoire loses his mind on the air. Yeah. It's like that's there. Like he's one of those guys you can't explain how did he do that? But last year he was great, and if they can make the playoffs, I like that pick. That's a great pick.
Yeah, that's where I'm going.
I like that. When you started talking, I was like, he's going to say Higgins. I love that. Love that from you. Yeah. Okay. Is it enough to get the Black Bears in the finals, though? Like, who are your contenders? Is it only Vancouver and Buffalo? Who's your teams, and who wins the whole thing for you?
Yeah, that's a good question. I definitely have Ottawa up there.
Okay.
Vancouver is my team right now to win it all. I think what Kurt has done in the offseason is just he's basically brought over his main core from Calgary.
And kept the guys from Vancouver.
And ultimately, he has the best goaltender in the world, arguably the best player in the world in Del Bianco. So I'm high on Vancouver. I think Ottawa's going to be.
I think you got a phone call. Hold on, folks. Hold on. We're good. We're good. Wait a minute. We're still here. I think he got a phone call, or no, his phone died. I'm going to cry. Can you hear me, Joel? There he is. He's back. Yeah, you got a phone call or something.
Yeah, sorry, call came through.
We're back. You said Ottawa's going to be good. Vancouver's.
I have one team I think is a sleeper pick for everyone, and it's the Rochester Nighthawks.
Wow.
Where I started. I think what Dan Carey has put together, if Rylan Hartley and Riley Hutchcraft can be a 1-2 punch in their net, their defense is strong, mean, veterans. Their offense is ridiculous. So I think sleeper pick. I got the Nighthawks. I can see Nighthawks Vancouver final.
Okay, that'll be a rematch of last year's playoff matchup too.
Yeah,
and I have said watching those games when they happened. I know Rochester got beat down pretty good. It felt like for once though they showed more fight on defense than they had before. I was so used to them getting beat up by Buffalo. It was for once I was like they might take that step, like you said with Dan Carey building what he has. The offense, I mean, it speaks for itself. They got Nathan Grennan too, and I don't know if you ever seen played against him, but he's a guy you don't want to play against, but you want on your team.
He's one of our teammates in Tonawanda. He is
wow.
Yeah, Grens is a beauty. Definitely one of those guys I played against growing up. Again, you don't love him playing against him, but when he's on your team, you definitely enjoy him. So I'm happy he found a spot to land there, and I think he'll do well.
And hopefully Brad McCauley and Connor Fields are healthy, because that sounds odd right now. But yeah, if they're obviously health is a big thing for everybody. But you're right, Rochester's good. So back to Vancouver. I've been on record saying their roster's stupid. Like, I don't see, like, they kept Cormier, who can still be good, Keegan Ball, Claridge, who is a superstar in the making, and then they add. I mean, come on, guys.
Yeah,
This is unfair.
it's ridiculous.
Oh.
Like it's it's a special roster.
Before we get to the announcement, Joel, are you able to do any insider stuff this year on Twitter? Or are we how are we feeling about those this year?
I don't know yet. I'll see how it's kind of I play it as I go. I like to get involved a little bit, but I also want to keep my distance just in case I get a phone call.
That's right. Now, do they let you, like, can you go into a Cool Bet Canada account right now, or are you still not allowed to do that?
I guess I can. I'm not signed anywhere. I could sign up for one, but Cool Bet's illegal in Ontario, so we can't use it.
Oh, jeez, man. Well, good for you. The cops were right there, and you got them. That was good.
We got to get Patty to work on that.
How dare you, Pat Gregoire? I guess let's make the announcement. Every time that you can, is it safe to say you will be on as much Tuesdays as possible this year?
Yeah, I'm gonna try and get on as many Tuesdays as I can this NLL season.
That's freaking awesome, dude. And we appreciate you. It's gonna definitely add a fun thing to the fold. I just think the goal, like you said, it's such a great position, and I think you just breaking it down like in the way that you can as a pro it's you can't stop it, man. So,
and back to that, what you were talking before, Caleb Kahn.
Yes.
In Vegas, I wanted to hit that quick.
Go ahead.
I'm surprised. I am. I get he's 18 and he's the next.
They say.
What people say.
Yeah.
He's the next superstar. I'm intrigued to see him in, say, a sold-out Banditland. I'm intrigued to see him in a Saddle Dome. Okay. I'm intrigued. Like, it's different, you know? Like, it really is. Like, I think Kells is gonna be the guy to start, but it was ultimately I started the first ever game in Desert Dogs history, and it was very short lived after that. So I wrote a lot of pine after that. So
well, I mean, yeah, we can do the stats for you later on just to have fun with that. But yeah. I mean, it is. I'm of them, like, for me, and then I'll let you go get back to your job. But I'm like, oh, he's 18. We gotta make him wait a year, guys. Do they understand what the roster they're trying to build there? Like,
they're not going to make him wait. He's getting in the net.
That's what I'm saying. Like, so, but if they're going to start Kells, why just start the kid? If he's that good.
No, I get it. But he'll play.
But I'm sure. Hey, you and Kells are boys, though, right? Like, y'all are.
Yeah, I have no ill will with Kelsey. Yeah, no, I like. Cool. Yeah, and Kelsey's a good goalie. Like, there's no denying it.
And the defense in front of him has not helped.
Look at that team the last 3 years. Like, yeah, they've spent some money this year, and it's exciting to see.
Yeah,
the team the last 3 years was not good. Like, yeah, and I was on it. Like, you know, like.
Yeah. So, question: you were there with the switch to Henderson. How cool has that been for them?
No, I wasn't.
Oh.
No, I was the first 2 years at Michelob.
That's fun playing on the Strip, though, ain't it?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I lived there. It was quite the cool spot. Yeah.
I have real quick. One of my co-hosts of the first daily sports show I did lives in the Vegas area, and he had told me the Strip is good for tourists, but he's like, if you want to grow the game locally, Henderson's probably better.
Oh, for sure. Like, that's where the people are, right? They don't want to go to the Strip and spend the big money. They want it
because they live there. Why would they?
It's a blue collar city, right? Like, they want to they don't want to go too far from home.
Now the goal is to get back to Michelob, probably, because if the league is sprouting off of that point. But for Henderson's fine. We're great.
Oh no, for sure. I'm sure the goal is to get to the T-Mobile. Like, ultimately,
there you go.
Yeah, but that again, how far down the road? Who knows?
Golden Knights came off strong, so maybe the Desert Dogs can follow suit pretty quickly here. We'll see.
We'll see.
Thank you, Joel, and you have a great rest of your day. We'll see you hopefully next Tuesday. If not, we'll let the people know. But keep doing you and working hard, and he's available. He is available.
The phone's on.
Yes. Thank you, Joel.
All right, thanks, buddy.
Joel, hey, listen, man, that's fun. Like I said, every Tuesday he can come on. He's rocking it, and we're excited to have him here on Daily Dive. I can express to you, like, can you guys just like hear me out on the guest list here, like just on the VIP for Daily Dive? Mondays we got Frick, Tuesdays we got Joel Watson, like that's insider and goalie, just breakdowns. Wednesdays, maybe Thursdays sometimes, we have Tim and Dylan, Senor Setete Sieta. Fridays we have Patrick Roar as much as he can make it. We know he's got broadcasting duties to do. Captain will be back. Gamble Guy will actually be coming on this Friday as much as he can as well. We got a packed house, and then of course more guests besides that. It's gonna be so much fun. And again, thank you for all of those guys for doing what they do. All right, folks, one more segment to get to when I come back. Who is my second-ranked team? The Rush were 14-4 for me. Who's second? What? It's crazy. Don't go anywhere, folks. We're going to wrap it up next. This is Daily Dive.
You're listening to North American Talk Radio, the all-new talk radio station featuring sports, movies, politics, mental health, and more. Check us out at natalkradio.com and subscribe today. Buy event tickets straight from our website to help the cause and get tickets to your favorite events for less. That's natalkradio.com. Thanks for listening.
Welcome to MyBookie. You're ready to create an account and start making money. And we're here to help. And remember, you can get a bonus of up to $1,000 on your first deposit. Now you're ready to bet. Just go to mybookie.ag, visit the sportsbook, click on your bet, and input the amount you want to risk or win in the bet slip. Yes, it's that easy. Just remember, at MyBookie, you play, you win, you get paid.
Honey, we're back. Okay, guys, welcome back to Daily Dive. We talked about the roster cuts and how Ryan Benesh is he or is he not a Bandit. We talked about how Austin Stotts is not on the Seals roster right now. We talked about how the Dogs have Caleb Kahn and Landon Kells, and we're going to run with it. Wow. We talked to Joel Watson about that situation. Joel Watson said he thinks Zach Higgins might win Goalie of the Year. I love that pick, by the way. He also said that he thinks Vancouver and Rochester could be a finals matchup. He told us about some great players like Nolan Byrne and the I forgot the guy's first name, Belair. And we talked about Tyden Redlick. We also announced that he will be on every Tuesday. And now it's time to get to my second-ranked team. Now, here is how my standings have gone so far. Prior to this point, my non-playoff teams, I had Colorado, Ottawa, Halifax, San Diego, Philadelphia, and Calgary missing the playoffs. As my 8th seed, I had Las Vegas Desert Dogs. I had the Rock, number 7 at 8 and 10. I then said that the Toronto Rock might make the finals. I said the Swarm would finish 6th with a 99 record, even though I'm scared of that. Nighthawks would finish 5th with 10 and 8. The Oshawa Firewolves would bounce back with 12 and 6. And then who is the number 3? It was the Rush at 14 and 4. Who is my number 2 team? Well, it's down to Buffalo and Vancouver. You're like, well, wow, like what records will they have? Well, let's talk about it first here. The team I'm about to announce, they have a stupid roster. Or they did. Now, their goalie's returning, and they're the 3-time defending champions. You're like, well, who's that? Of course you know it's Buffalo. What does Buffalo finish? And by the way, Ryan Benesh does not move me. I got 4. And he's good, but I think 14 and 4 works either way. Matt Vince has got, this is the year. I would be shocked if he even remotely considered coming back next year. Right now, he's here, and that's what matters. And a healthy Matt Vince, which he seems to be healthy all the time, it seems like he's going to be okay. So if you're getting 78 plus save percentage minimum from that guy, you're getting the championship pedigree of that guy, you're getting Dane Smith and Josh Byrne, and then you've got other guys that'll step up. Maybe Tahoga finally takes a leap now that Fraser and Kluche are gone. Kyle Buchanan running it back. Steve Priolo running it back. Paul Dawson can't stand in the crease. We can still block shots. He might not have 50 block shots. He can still have 25 or 30 block shots. This team is still loaded. So I do think by way of tiebreaker, they finish second place with a 14-4 record, which leads me to Vancouver, which I'll talk about tomorrow and what record they will finish. But we do know now they are my 1 seed. And stay tuned for Thursday for my playoff predictions. And Friday, I'll tell you who wins the finals. But yeah, I think Buffalo's going to do great this year. I think they're going to be fine. How fine in the playoffs? I'll have to let you know. But the home field advantage, one of the only teams that has that, the superstars, the defense, they're coached by the greatest player of all time, who also might be the greatest coach of all time. Like, they have the greatest of all time all across their roster. It's impressive. And I do wonder what the post Matt Vince era looks like. Good thing we're not there yet. We're here. And Buffalo's going to finish second in the regular season, in my opinion. Does not mean they make the finals. It means they finish second in the regular season, in my humble opinion. I had a fun show. I really did. Tomorrow, I don't believe I have a guest set in stone yet. We will get to Vancouver. I'm going to try my best to not have a merch segment. I know I talked about it. I'm tired of going scorched earth. I just know that Kurt Hunziker is in charge of that, and it's not happening. So I'll leave that alone. Do follow us on socials at Daily Dive LAX. And if you have any questions or compliments, dailydive.lax@gmail.com. You want to moan and complain, it's easier on social media, but sure, get personal with your boy. Don't do that, but it's right there. Thanks for watching, guys. For those of you that do follow the socials, I will get more reels posted up. Was a little bit busy. I was a little busy bee the last couple of days here, but we're back. We're back in the lab. We're fine. Oh, and also, we might have boots on the ground this weekend, but we'll keep that hush for now. You guys have a great rest of your day. Stay safe. See you tomorrow. Same time, same place. This has been Daily Dive. Bye.